இந்த சவுண்ட் எழுது என்னவோ நடக்குது. சோகனா சவுண்ட் எழுதுங்க. அன்னைக்கு திருநாவுக்கரசர் கையிட்ட வேலை திருநாவுக்கரசர் கையிட்ட வேலை திருநாவுக்கரசர் ரெண்டு லைட்ல போட்டதான் இதுதான் போட்டது.
सजती है अर्पण प्राणों के प्यारे बाबा हमारे प्राणों के प्यारे बाबा हमारे तुझे तेरा सब कुछ समर्पण समर्पण जीवन के दाता सांसों के स्वामी ये लीला की प्रतिभा तुमको है विश्वास बल है भरोसा तू बाबा संसार साकार सपना अगर टूटती सांस काम आए तेरी अहो भाग्य जीवन बने धन्य अपना यही एक अरमान है दिल में हमारे कि हम देखे तो बने सदर्पण प्राणों के प्यारे बाबा हमारे प्राणों के प्यारे बाबा हमारे तुझे तेरा सब कुछ समर्पण समर्पण जीवन की दाता सांसों के स्वामी ये प्रतिभा तुमको अर्पण जीवन की दाता सांसों के स्वामी ये प्रतिभा तुमको अर्पण
Om Shanti, 25th of February 2023. Morning Murli, Bap Dada, Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, only by following the elevated directions of Sri Sri. Sweet children, only by following the elevated directions of Sri Sri, the most elevated one, will you become Sri Narayan from ordinary humans? There is victory through faith. Essence, sweet children, only by following the elevated directions of Sri Sri, the most elevated one, will you become Sri Narayan from ordinary humans. There is victory through faith. Question: what speciality should the direct creation of God definitely have? What speciality should the direct creation of God definitely have? Answer: that of remaining constantly cheerful. The jewels of knowledge should constantly emerge from the mouth of God's creation. Their behavior has to be very royal. Their behavior should not be such that it dishonors the Father's name. To cry, fight, and quarrel and to eat impure food are not the qualities of God's children. If those who have called themselves the children of God cry or do anything wrong, they lose the Father's honor. This is why you children have to be very, very cautious. Constantly have godly intoxication and remain cheerful. Answer: that of remaining constantly cheerful. The jewels of knowledge should constantly emerge from the mouths of God's children. Their behavior has to be very royal. Their behavior should not be such that it dishonors the Father's name. To cry, fight, and quarrel and to eat impure food are not the qualities of God's children. If those who have called themselves the children of God cry or do anything wrong, they lose the Father's honor. This is why you children have to be very, very cautious. Constantly have godly intoxication and remain cheerful. Om Shanti. The Father has to see the faces of the children. There is no sage or holy man here. It is Bap Dada and the children here. This is called the family of God. God means the Supreme Father. His child is Brahma, and then there are you Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. He is the father of the world. In fact, everyone in the world has three fathers. First is the incorporeal father, second is Prajapita Brahma, and the third one is a physical father. However, no one knows this. They make images, etc. But they don't know when he came. There is the image of Shiva and also the images of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. But no one knows what parts they play or why their names are remembered. Although they have studied a great deal and hundreds of thousands of people go to listen to their lectures. It is as though they know nothing in front of you children. Everyone has a completely degraded intellect. Baba comes and cleans your intellects. You know everything. The Father is the highest on high. He is now creating a new creation. A new creation is needed for the new world. Gandhiji used to say that here has to be a new world and a new kingdom. Only in Bharat is there the one kingdom of the golden age. There is the kingdom of just the sun dynasty, Lakshmi and Narayan. Then there is the moon dynasty kingdom, and so the sun dynasty disappears. It is then called the moon dynasty kingdom. Yes, they do know that Lakshmi and Narayan existed previously, but it would still be called the kingdom of Rama and Sita. Therefore, Brahma is not the creator. Only the one Father is the creator. Shiv Baba, the creator, comes and tells you how he creates the new creation. I create you Brahmins through Brahma. Therefore, you surely have to receive the inheritance from the Father. If people were to understand even this tiny matter, they would be very fortunate for 21 births. They would never experience sorrow or even become widowed. Wide, widowed. None of them has this total intoxication in their intellect. It is very easy. Song. Having awakened my fortune, I have come. Song. Having awakened my fortune, I have come. Om Shanti. You have come to this Pathsala. Whose Pathsala? The Pathsala of Srimad Bhagavat. They have then named in the Gita. Srimad is that of the most elevated Supreme Soul. He is giving his children elevated directions. Previously, you were following the devilish directions of Ravan. You are now receiving directions from God the Father. I am not just your father. I am your father, your teacher, and also your Sadguru. Those who belong to me say, Shiv Baba, I have become yours through the mouth of Brahma. They promise, I belong to you. I will remain yours. Baba too says, you are mine. Now follow my directions. By following Srimad, you will become elevated like Lakshmi and Narayan. This is a guarantee. You were made Narayan from an ordinary man and Lakshmi from an ordinary woman in the previous cycle too. No human being can say this. No one would have the knowledge to say this. Only the Father says, my children, I teach you Raj Yoga and make you into the masters of heaven once again. The golden age is the world of Allah. God is called Allah. At this time, all are dangling upside down. The eagle comes and attacks you. Here, Maya also attacks you. You continue to become unhappy. The Father now says, I am now taking you away from this sorrow, from this ocean of poison, the subtle region. From this ocean of poison to an ocean of milk. There is no ocean of milk in reality. They say that Vishnu is lying in an ocean of milk in the subtle region. Those are simply words of praise. Now, I, the ocean of knowledge, am making you children into the masters of heaven. By sitting on the prey of lust, you have been burnt and become ugly. I come and rain knowledge on you and you become beautiful. It is mentioned in a scripture that the children of King Sagara were burnt. They have made many stories. The Father now says, remove all of those things from your intellects. Now listen to me. Those whose intellect have doubt are led to destruction. Now have faith in me, because an intellect with faith will be victorious. You will become the beads of the rosary of victory. The significance of the rosary has also been explained to you. The rosary of victory is made of those who do good service. The beads that do the best service are placed ahead in the rosary of Rudra. They will then be ahead in the rosary of Vishnu. It is number wise. First, there are the 108 and then the rosary of 16,000 is added. It isn't that in the golden and silver ages there will just be 108 prince and princess. As expansion takes place, the rosary becomes bigger. When the number of subjects grows, the number of prince and princess would also surely grow. The Father says, if you don't understand anything, then ask. O my beloved children, by knowing me, you will know the world tree. This tree never becomes old. You know when the path of devotion begins. This is the Kalpa tree. Kamadhenu is sitting beneath it. She must definitely have a father too. You are also now sitting beneath the tree, and your new tree is to begin. Hundreds of thousands of subjects have been created and they will continue to be created. However, to become a king is a little difficult. In this, too, it is the ordinary and pure ones who go ahead. Baba says, I am the Lord of the poor. Donations are given to the poor. I come and bless those with stone intellects, hunchbacks, and the sinful souls. You sit and give knowledge to even sannyasis. No one can become a deity without becoming a Brahmin. Those who were in the deity clan have come into the Brahmin clan because only then can they go into the deity clan. Everyone sings, you are the mother and the father. But You have this God, but you have this practical relationship. This is the new creation of Brahmins. The highest top note is that of Brahmins. There is God, the highest on high, and then the godly community. Therefore, you should have so much intoxication of being the grandchildren of God and the children of Prajapita. God's children should constantly remain cheerful. They must never cry. Here, many who call themselves Brahma Kumars and Kumaris cry, especially the Kumaris. Men don't cry. Those who cry defame the Father's name. They appear to be slaves of Maya. They don't appear to be those who belong to Shiv Baba. Eternally, Baba understands everything, but externally, he doesn't show anything. Otherwise, they would fall even more. Baba says, each of you must look after yourself. Those who defame the Sadguru can never climb a high status. They have to understand that they would never climb the throne of the kingdom. You must remain constantly cheerful. Only when you remain cheerful, here will you remain cheerful for 21 births. It is not a big thing to give a lecture. This is very easy. You have to become like Krishna. So, remain constantly cheerful now and let jewels of knowledge constantly emerge from your mouths. I, the soul, have received wealth from the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Whatever I, the soul, have imbibed, I continue to donate that through my mouth. You need a stage just like that of Baba, who has taken a body on loan and continues to donate. Although superficially, Baba gives love to someone. He sees when someone's behavior is such that he will dishonor his name, and so he knows in his heart that that one will not be able to climb a status. Baba also receives complaints. This one is a child of God, so why is he or she crying? God's honor would be lost here, would it not? Some cry and fight and eat impure food. If deities cried, that would be something else. But here, you are the direct children of God. So, what would be your destination? You mustn't perform such wrong actions that you lose the Father's honor. You need to be cautious in every respect. God is teaching you. At this time, there are as many opinions as there are human beings. No two people opinions are the same. The Father explains, you are sitting here to make your fortune the highest on high. No one apart from God. can elevate your fortune. There are Lakshmi and Narayan at the beginning of the golden age world. Only God creates that. How did he give that kingdom to Lakshmi and Narayan? No one knows how the king, queen, and subjects were created. Baba explains, I come at the confluence age of the cycle and established the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. Baba says, I am giving you the tilak of the kingdom. If I, the creator of heaven, didn't give you the tilak of the kingdom, then who would? It is said, Tulasidas rubbed sandalwood. That applies to this time. In fact, Rama is Shiv Baba. It is not a question of rubbing sandalwood. Internally, let your intellect remember the Father and your inheritance. Forget the land of Maya. There is a lot of sorrow in that. There is a graveyard. Remember sweet Baba and the sweet land of happiness. This world is to end. Abroads, bombs, etc. will be dropped and all the buildings will fall. Everyone has to die. All the rubbish has to be destroyed. Deities don't live in rubbish. Before people invoke Lakshmi, they clean everything. Before Lakshmi and Narayan come, the whole world has to become clean and all the lands destroyed. Then the deities will come. They will come and build their palaces. Bombay wasn't so large at that time. It was just a small village. Look what it has now become, and so it will become like it was, and the other lands will not remain. In the Golden Age, there aren't any villages near salt water. They exist by the sweet rivers. Then, gradually, expansion takes place. Madras, etc. didn't exist. There, they lived by the rivers in Vrindavan and Gokul, etc. The palaces of paradise are shown there. You know that you have come here to change from ordinary humans into Narayan. Don't simply say humans into deities. There is the whole kingdom of deities. We have come to climb the kingdom. This is called Raj Yoga. This is not the yoga to become subjects. We will make effort and climb the Sun Dynasty kingdom from the Father. Ask the children every day, have you made any mistakes today? Did you cause sorrow for anyone? Did you do any disservice? Don't become tired after doing just a little service. You should ask what they have been doing throughout the day. If you tell a lie, you fall. Nothing can remain hidden from Shiv Baba. Don't think that no one is watching. Shiv Baba would quickly know everything. They would destroy themselves for nothing. You should speak the truth, for only then will you continue to dance in the golden age. Those who are truthful dance. You should remain very cheerful and happy. Just look at a husband and wife. One of them has the sovereignty of heaven in his or her fortune, and perhaps an other one does not. Some have the fortune of both of them tying this bond of going and sitting on the prey of knowledge together. You children know the biography of Mother Jagadamba. No one else will believe in the 84 birds. They have portrayed her with many arms. So people think that she is a deity beyond birth and death. However, the image is that of a human being. No one can have so many arms. They have even portrayed Vishnu with 4 arms to show the family path. Here, human beings only have 2 arms. People have then shown Narayan with 4 arms and Lakshmi with two arms. In some places, they have shown Lakshmi with 4 arms. They have shown Narayan dark and Lakshmi fair. They don't know the reason for that at all. You now know that when the deity souls who were beautiful sat on the prey of lust in the copper age, they became ugly. The Father now comes and changes them from ugly and makes them beautiful. Ajja, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says, Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana 1. Remember sweet Baba and the sweet land of happiness. Remove this land of Maya from your intellect. 1. Remember sweet Baba and the sweet land of happiness. Remove this land of Maya from your intellect. 2. Never become tired of doing service. Never become tired of doing service. In order to become part of the rosary of victory. in order to become part of the Rosary of Victory. Serve tirelessly. Remain honest and truthful to Shiv Baba. Don't make any mistakes. Don't cause anyone sorrow. Two, never become tired of doing service. In order to become part of the Rosary of Victory, serve tirelessly, remain honest and truthful to Shiv Baba, don't make any mistakes, don't cause anyone sorrow. Blessing. May you be an embodiment of blessings, who experience the incorporeal and the avyakt in the corporeal from through the lesson of one. May you be an embodiment of blessings who experiences the incorporeal and the avyakt in the corporeal from through the lesson of one. Simply make the lesson of one egg firm and please the bestower of blessings. Then from Amrit Vela until night time, you will continue to be sustained while you move along and fly with blessings in every action you perform throughout your daily timetable. That lesson of one is one strength and one support. Brackets, ek bal, ek barosa. One direction. Brackets, ek mat. Being constant and stable. Brackets, ek ras. Ek ras. Unity, brackets, ekta. And having love for solitude. Brackets, ekan priya. The Father loves is one word, ek. Those who make this lesson of one firm never experience any difficulty. Such blessed souls receive special blessings, and this is why it is as though they experience the incorporeal and the avyakt in the corporeal form. Slogan. Instead of forming your stage by staying away from others, become a support for everyone. Instead of forming your stage by staying away from others, become a support for everyone. Om Shanti.
जीवन मीठा